The finale of Every Year After leaves Percy and Sam closer than they have been in years, but not fully reunited. After Sue's memorial, Percy and Sam finally confront the pain they've been carrying. Their feelings are obvious, and they spend one last night together. Yet the damage caused by the betrayal from years earlier still hangs over them. Sam admits that he wants to forgive Percy, but he isn't sure he can. Rather than forcing a happy ending, the series allows both characters to acknowledge that love alone cannot instantly erase years of hurt. The next major development comes when Percy returns home. She receives a package from Sam containing the keys to Sue's tavern. Sue had chosen Percy as the person who should take care of the place moving forward. This decision is important because the tavern represents far more than a building. Throughout the story, Barry's Bay has symbolized the life Percy left behind, and the tavern becomes a symbol of her connection to that past. By giving Percy ownership, Sue essentially gives her permission to stop running from the town and from the memories that shaped her. The story then jumps forward to the following summer. This time, Percy is no longer simply visiting Barry's Bay. She has chosen to return and build a future there. The reopening of the tavern shows that she is finally creating something instead of constantly looking backward. Another significant milestone is her writing career. She secures a publisher and prepares to write her first horror novel, demonstrating that she is beginning to move forward personally and professionally. One of the most emotional moments occurs near the end when Sam unexpectedly arrives after the tavern opening. Earlier, Percy believed he would not come. The fact that he shows up anyway carries enormous weight. The series intentionally avoids a dramatic declaration of love or a traditional romantic reunion. Instead, it focuses on a simple encounter. Sam's arrival suggests that he has not given up on Percy and that he may finally be ready to take the first steps toward rebuilding what they lost. Their relationship status remains technically unresolved, but the final scene strongly suggests reconciliation rather than permanent separation. Meanwhile, Chantal experiences her own transformation. Throughout the season, she tends to prefer certainty and control, but her connection with Geordie challenges that mindset. What begins as something casual gradually becomes meaningful. By the finale, Geordie makes it clear that he wants something real rather than an undefined situationship. Chantal accepts those feelings, and the two officially become a couple. Their storyline serves as a contrast to Percy and Sam's complicated history, showing a relationship that is just beginning, while another attempts to heal old wounds. Delilah's journey is equally important. At the beginning of the series, she is trapped in unhealthy relationships and struggling with her identity. By the finale, she chooses independence. Rather than defining herself through romance, she begins focusing on her own future and helps Percy run the tavern. This marks substantial growth for a character who spent much of the season trying to satisfy other people's expectations. The most shocking part of the finale belongs to Charlie. His relationship with Sam has been shattered ever since the truth about Percy was revealed. Sam cannot forgive the betrayal, and the brothers remain estranged. Charlie spends the following year burying himself in work, but he cannot escape his guilt. Then the series delivers its biggest twist. While at work, Charlie notices a photograph hanging in his boss's office. The image shows Charlie, Sam, and Percy together on the lake years earlier. The discovery seems to trigger an overwhelming emotional reaction. As he stares at the photograph, his vision becomes distorted and he collapses. The episode immediately cuts to credits, leaving viewers uncertain whether he has suffered a panic attack, a heart attack, or something else entirely. This cliffhanger is important because it goes beyond Charlie's health. The photograph itself appears to be setting up future storylines. Several reports suggest that the image connects directly to material from Carly Fortune's One Golden Summer, which follows another Barry's Bay romance and could provide the foundation for a second season. The photograph's appearance is not random. It seems designed to introduce future characters and storylines while keeping Charlie at the center of the narrative. Thematically, the ending is about returning home. Nearly every major character spends the season trying to escape something. Percy runs from guilt, Sam runs from heartbreak, Charlie runs from shame. Delilah runs from dissatisfaction. By the finale, each of them is forced to confront the truth instead. Some relationships survive that process, while others remain broken. The series suggests that healing is possible, but only when people stop hiding from the past. What makes the ending effective is that it provides emotional closure without resolving every conflict. Percy and Sam are not magically fixed. Charlie's fate remains unknown. The future of the Florrick family is uncertain, yet there is hope, where previously there was only regret. The final image of Sam returning to Barry's Bay and standing in front of Percy suggests that both characters are finally ready to stop saying goodbye and start building something new together. At the same time, Charlie's collapse ensures that the story still has major unanswered questions heading into a potential second season.